Yo, what's good, everyone? This is Ayo Boxing with Madiba, and we're here to talk about Derrick James being an official trainer for Anthony Joshua. Now, this was something that was hinted to before. When AJ first left Rob McCracken and he was looking for new trainers, one of the gyms that he visited was Derrick James. But he decided to go with Robert Garcia, and Robert Garcia is a good trainer, a well accomplished trainer, but after the second Usyk loss, AJ dropped Garcia, and now he's with Derrick James. And to be honest, everybody saw this coming. I knew it was going to happen was when Errol Spence was speaking highly of AJ when he visited the camp. And I think this is a good idea for AJ. I mean, Derrick James is an accomplished trainer and has the reputation of a great trainer. He was the 2022 Trainer of the Year. He's the trainer of Errol Spence Jr., the unified champion at welterweight. He's the trainer of Jermell Charlo, the undisputed champion at 154. And he's the trainer of Frank Martin, the top prospect at 135, turning contender. And all those guys are great fighters. And what I like the most about Derrick James is that he gives his fighters clear and concise instructions of what they need to do in the ring. He can make adjustments on the fly, and more importantly, his fighters know how to make those adjustments to be successful. And on top of that, his fighters always come well prepared. They always got a game plan. They're always well conditioned, and they listen to their coach. And I believe that AJ needs this because ever since his loss to Andy Ruiz in 2019, it just seems like AJ is not sure of himself. He's not sure of his style. He's not sure of his trainers because, yeah, like what I said earlier, he's been through two trainers in a span of 3 years, and that's kind of crazy. But I believe that Derrick James will give AJ what he's missing and what he needs, which is confidence and stability. And one of the things that stood out to me the most when Derrick James was speaking about being a new trainer was that he said he'll be the only voice in AJ's corner. And this is something that's very important, I believe, because I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why Robert Garcia and AJ had a falling out was that during camp for the Usyk fight, the second one, AJ had other people in the camp that he was listening to rather than giving his full attention to Robert Garcia. So I believe that Derrick James will give that stability and someone that AJ can listen to. But another thing that stood out to me was that Derrick James said that he's never seen AJ fight before. I'm pretty sure he's only seen like 3 fights of AJ's, and that is kind of strange to me because how are you gonna train somebody that you've never seen fight before? But his reasoning is that he doesn't watch a lot of boxing, and this is something that I've heard other boxers and trainers say before, so I'm pretty sure Derrick James knows what he's doing regardless. But the question that I have is, can Derrick James be an effective trainer for a heavyweight? Because training a welterweight and a lightweight is way different than a heavyweight. I mean, in a heavyweight division, one punch can change the whole course of a fight. So, can Derrick James's training and coaching translate to the heavyweight division? This is something that we'll have to see, and I don't think we'll get the full answer until later this year after AJ gets acclimated to being with his new trainer and fighting under that new training system. But we'll get a glimpse of it in the Jermaine Franklin fight. Now, this Jermaine Franklin fight, a lot of people are shitting on this fight, saying that's a bad fight, that it's a cherry pick, that Jermaine Franklin isn't worth it, etc., going in on this man and his choice. But for what it's worth, I don't think it's that bad because, I mean, think about it. AJ just came off of 2 back-to-back losses to Usyk, and Jermaine Franklin lost in a controversial decision to Dillian White, where a lot of people thought that he beat Dillian White. I know that Jermaine Franklin isn't the most highly touted and highly rated heavyweight that's out there, but as a comeback fight for AJ, I believe that this is a good enough fight for him to just build himself back up after those losses. But who knows, this is boxing, anything can happen. Thank you for tuning in with Ayo Boxing with Madiba. Hit like and subscribe, and more content's coming your way.